This podcast is brought to you by Most Valuable Podcasts, leading the league in podcasting entertainment.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is the Fast Break Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Anderson. Luck Savvy, as always, is Dave Oster.
Hey, everybody.
And today we are talking about our Wet Boys for this week. We're also talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers and what's wrong with them, because that shit might be sinking. We're also talking about Ja out in Philly, what they should do with Jahlil Okafor, and then finally we're going to be wrapping it up and talking about the Orlando Magic and really talking about their run so far and whether it is for real. We talked a little bit about it in Oakley's or Folkley's last week, but this team has been red hot. They've still been keeping it up, so we got to talk them in their own segment. So let's jump into our Wet Boys, though. We're talking about some wet boys, some damp dudes, some soggy shooters, all that jazz. I don't really care anymore. It's whatever.
You get the point.
You get the point. But Dave, looking at your wet boy, who is your wet boy of the week?
I mean, my wet boy this week is Ben Simmons. It's the process. You got to trust it. And honestly, he has looked so damn good.
He's looked better than Joel Embiid.
He has, and the upside is he's involved in the game, like the ball in his hands at almost all times. That offense runs. If that man learns to shoot, it's the same thing. It's scary. He's putting up like 29, 9, and 2 steals a night.
Look decent.
It's pretty good.
He had a couple of jumpers that looked pretty decent last game.
It
was against Atlanta.
True.
But still, I mean, there was 2 times that he went to the right side of the basket and threw up a run and hook shot and threw it in. It was
he
pretty
is silky
sweet.
smooth near the net. I love it.
I'm just saying, and the jumper's not looking bad.
He's been popping off, and that's why he is my wet boy
of the week.
And
there we go. All right. My wet boy is actually a whole team. The Phoenix Suns, 4-1 since firing Earl Watson and just sending, our boy Eric Bledsoe to the Shadow Realm.
Yep.
Just getting rid of him.
There are no rules here. You're nominating an entire team.
The whole team. The whole team's getting it. Because I can't pick between Dev Book and I can't pick between TJ Warren. But even then, Mike James is popping off for 20 in a game. 4-1. They got wins over Sacramento. Not a big deal. They got a win over Utah, and Utah's like pretty decent this year.
Yeah.
Only lost by 7 to Portland, which is probably a win for them, honestly.
That's pretty much.
Not a win on the actual schedule, but it's
right here, it's a win
in the heart.
Yeah.
And then also they get a win over the Wizards, which was super shocking, where TJ Warren dropped 40, and he was extremely efficient from the field when he did it as well. And TJ Warren in the past 3 games has been on fire, 59% from the field, 76 from the line, not that impressive, but 9 rebounds per game, and then dropping 24. He's been fantastic, and Dev Book has been fantastic as well. Looking at over his past 3 games, he's been just lighting it up as well, dropping 29.3 points per game and shooting 54% from 3.
That's the scary thing, is the efficiency. The efficiency is there.
Hasn't been there for Dev Book.
I don't know how to explain this team.
They're getting lucky.
They're getting lucky.
That's probably all about it. We're not going to be talking about the Phoenix Suns probably a little bit more. I don't think we're going to talk. I think next week we're going to have a talk about whether the Phoenix Suns are legit or not.
Oh, God.
But still, I mean, it's been fun, and we'll see what happens if they move Eric Bledsoe. There's some talk about Reggie Jackson being moved there, but they don't even want Reggie Jackson. They're saying they're going to ship Bledsoe to Detroit, and they want to bring a 3rd team to take in Reggie Jackson. So Reggie Jackson's not even wanted the Phoenix Suns.
Contract.
But hey, Phoenix Suns have been looking good. Big shout out to them. They've been looking decent.